Here's this. These are the papers for her divorce. And it's very sad. I don't understand how 8 years of trying my best to love somebody and fight for them and put up with so much abuse can just be wiped out with little papers. It's not easy. And as much as I know that this needs to happen, it still hurts because I never wanted this. I actually did love him. And I know you, how can you love somebody that does those things to you? I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I see brokenness in people, and I know that we can all be better people and heal if we want to. I'm sad because this is the dreams that I had for us as a family and as husband and wife, and these little pieces of paper, little flimsy pieces of paper, can break and end something that's so strong in somebody's heart. And it's hard. I'll get through, but I'm sharing my journey with you guys, every part of it. Just so you know that you're not alone, and you guys make me feel not alone. So, here goes.
So this is actually one of many clips that this woman decides to do all over TikTok, and apparently she's calling it a huge journey, a healing journey that she's about to go through and I guess share with the world. Now as of right now, we don't know how the husband's side looks like yet. We have no reason what really led up to his divorce, but she does go over this throughout the next clips.
So, day one after filing, and I feel so sad. I know I'm going to go through different emotions, but right now I feel sad. I think the last time I felt a pain like this was when my mom died. And in a way, this is a death of hope. And I look around and I just want to scream. Like, I see the Christmas trees that I put up and all this beautiful home and all my dreams I had for us. I just want to scream. I just want to run away. I don't want to see any of this. It hurts, I don't want to see it. I know that this is going to be a process for me, ups and downs. And I'm sure, you kind of probably Corey, smile, get over it, but this is my page to heal and to be brutally honest about every piece of this journey. So I barely slept last night. I've got a migraine. My heart's broken. And so much of me wishes that he'd be like, I'll change. I'll fix this. I love you. I'm sorry for all the things I said. You never deserved it. I'll never say that again. I'll pay attention to you. I'll communicate with you. I'll lose my anger. It's not going to change. But I guess I'm somebody that will always have hope, because not always have hope. Until the divorce is done, I'll always have hope that things could change. And I guess that's just me being stupid, I'm sure many of you would say. Or maybe it's just me trying to see the good in everybody. I don't know what it is. I'm not weak. I don't know why I became this woman. Who am I? But this is where I'm at today, this morning. I'm sad.
So apparently people in the comments were saying the reason she did this entire divorce was pretty much to threaten her husband so he can change a bit. One rule of advice, guys, is people will never change. You can't force them to change. They have to change on their own. So her wanting this deep down was never really gonna happen, and she should have known that. But we still have no idea why she even got a divorce with her husband yet. Did he not take care of her financially? Did he, like, I guess, abuse her? We still have no idea, but don't worry, the next clip actually unfolds this right now.
I saw a comment, I deleted it, but I need to respond to it. Someone asked to hear my husband's side. So let me tell you, my husband's side. Well, he loved me and gave me everything he had, and did everything in the world for me. And you know what? I have to tell you though, actually, to his credit, he did do so much for me. Except show me love and respect and attention and hold me and kiss me and look at me and communicate with me and try to have conflict resolution ever. He did everything in the world that money could do or he could physically do, but emotionally, he's been gone since month 2, and I happen to be pregnant. So there's that, and that's very typical of the personality type I'm dealing with. There you have it.
So apparently this horrible husband of hers that she had to get a divorce with did his part financially, I guess take care of her, except the emotional aspect was not there. Now guys, the crazy part about this is, if you want a guy who's actually really well off, did it well financially, you're gonna have to sacrifice that emotional side because he is going to be working a lot. And I guess that's what ended up happening to this woman. She really wanted that emotional side of him, but it's just usually super unlikely with him working so much. In my opinion, I don't think this is a valid reason for a divorce, just because this guy decided to prioritize his job over, I guess, taking care of his woman emotionally.
That I do when family members just ask me if I'm single or what I'm doing in my life. Like, oh my God, you're 37. Like, aren't you worried? I just say, oh my God, I'm dating a lot of people. I'm having so much fun. And then they get kind of weirded out that you're so happy and excited about it. And then you're like, yeah, and I'm really enjoying work and like things are just going great. Being happy about your life makes it harder for someone to bring you down, at least in
my opinion, I don't think anybody was trying to bring her down. They're just generally curious about what she wants in the future and if she ever has hopes of doing anything with kids or, I guess, getting married. It's perfectly okay for people to ask that. Do you ever want to have kids? Do you ever want to have a husband? But when you're 37 reaching almost 40, that option is slowly going away.
This video is for anyone that is upset over a boy right now. I say boy, I refuse to say man until I actually meet one. And also, if you are in a relationship, keep scrolling, come back in a couple months. If you are upset over a boy right now, he hasn't texted you back, you're being ghosted, you are fresh out of a relationship, you're feeling like it's the end of the world, no one's ever gonna love you again, you're gonna be alone forever. Remember how you felt about the guy before him and the guy before him and the guy before him? I think we all know that 1, they always come back, and 2, there's gonna be another one and another one and another one.
So this is literally the definition of preying on someone's downfall. She's like, hey, if you're currently in a relationship, come back to me in a couple of months, because she's already assuming that that person's gonna be through a breakup and go through a breakup, and then this cycle is just gonna keep repeating. Sorry to break it to you, but there are some people that live perfectly fine and happy in a really long relationship. Does she not understand that? No one's gonna go through the exact same phase as she is. She probably has super high standards.
No, I'm probably going to die alone. In fact, that happens to be one of the #1 insults that I hear from men on this app who feel insulted by my content, who feel insulted when I have messages such as, I will not settle. My grandmother is 85 years old. She got married when she was 20. By the time she was 25, she realized she had settled for an abusive man. She thought she was in love with him. She stayed with him. 30 years after that, no, I'm sorry, 40 years after that, I remember I was at her 40th wedding anniversary. She told me if she would have known then what she knew now, she never would have married.
Now, honestly, these kind of TikToks are really ruining this generation by saying never settle, wait for that perfect person. Don't get me wrong, obviously being with an abusive man is never the right thing to do either. You should probably leave that. But are you really going to tell majority of women to stay till you're 30, 35, 40, till you find that perfect person that might not come? I'm pretty sure statistics already show that 60% of current women are going to stay single the rest of their lives. That's statistics and that's facts. This is just speculation and I don't agree with her, to be honest.
Why am I still single? Because I have choice. Because I have priorities. Because I know what I want. Because I have built myself to a certain level not to appreciate and accept rubbish. Because I've put in so much in myself to be damaged. Why am I still single? I'm still single because I don't want to accept rubbish like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be abused like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be moved by society like you. I'm still single because I don't want to be moved by your projection of she never marry, she never marry. I'm not single because there are no men flocking around me. I'm single because I don't want to end up with everybody. I am single because I want to take my time. I am single because I'm an intentional woman. I am single because I understand that when I'm alone, I can be more productive than when I'm with an idiot. I'm single because I have put in so much in my self-development, and I understand that when I bring an idiot into my life, he is going to damage everything I have taken my time to build.
And this is exactly what I was talking about. People nowadays, or these women nowadays, are breeding these kind of women more often, having insanely high standards, never wanting to settle, and I guess waiting for that perfect person that never come. And sorry to break it to you, but the older you get, the harder that person is going to be to find.
I ended up marrying that nice guy. We've been together for 9 years, and this man has the same quality character traits that he had then, even more developed now as a 30-year-old man. Let me give you a perfect example. He's on a work trip. He was just in a work meeting, texted me, hey, have you eaten lunch yet? I get pretty wrapped up in my work day and didn't think about it. I go to the front door, he has a sandwich delivered for me to make sure that I'm fed. My mom was feeling super burnt out the other day and wanted to go for a walk and realized that her sneakers had a hole in one of them. What did he do? He went online and he ordered her a pair of sneakers. My little sister had a long day at work. He texted her an encouraging text message to try and pick her up. If something needs to be done around the house, he's the first one to do it. This man showed me when he was 21 years old that he had these characteristics. And now I'm with such a gem of a human being, and I am so thankful that I didn't settle for any of the bad boys that were worth a chase back in the day.
And I really just wanted to add in this clip as well, because obviously people really like bad boys, those bad guys, those guys who they feel like is more fun, I guess. But in reality, it's always the good guys that always give you the best future. So if you already have a good guy, you're already talking to someone that's a nice guy, go for that. You'll probably have the best future ever versus the toxic guys that majority of women like. But that's it, you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.